talk about it with anyone else, so I'm gonna talk about it with you guys. So, I'm a manager at my job, and I'm 21, and the other managers are like in their 30s with kids. So, if that like kind of sets the scene for you, then yeah. But so we have this one manager. He's a male. He's like a closer. So every night that he closes, it's like terrible. And like in the mornings, we'd be like, okay, so what happened? Like, why was this not done? He's like, oh, it was so busy. I didn't have nobody, and I just couldn't do it all by myself. And we're like, well, I'm like, okay, cool. But now I started working night shifts, mind you, with the same crew that he was working with, and I'm able to get everything done, and it looked beautiful for my morning gals. So I'm like, okay, it's not adding up anymore. You're saying that it's so busy and you don't have nobody, but I literally work with the same people. So why am I able to get these things done and you can't? As a male, one, you have an advantage, and two, you're older. So it's like these kids should be respecting you more than me, honestly. Like, I thought that I would have a problem with the kids respecting me because I'm like 3 or 4 years older than them. So they're probably like, why am I like taking orders from this girl? You know? But I don't really have a problem. And if I do, I know how to handle it. Like, babe, clock out. Or better yet, I'm not even going to tell you to clock out. You're just going to be clocked out because you're not doing anything anyway. So you're not about to be on my clock doing nothing. So yeah, you're getting clocked out, babe. But yeah, so anyways, he goes on vacation, and then I get like a sit down with like my GM and like their store people that like own the store, and they're telling me like, oh, when he comes back, we're gonna be letting him go, and we're gonna be like demoting him and moving him to another store because like all this stuff that's been happening, it's just been accumulating, and it was like, okay, it's fine, like stuff happens, but like he constantly gets complained on, like through like when they be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call like the store and put a complaint on you, blah blah blah. So I guess like the day before he had went on his vacation, he got like a very big complaint, and they said like, oh, this is the worst complaint that we've ever seen. So that was just like the last straw, I guess, for them, that made them like really push for this decision. So yeah, he got fired. And even before that, like, we had hired this new manager. I guess that they had wanted to like hire another manager before to take his spot already. Like, they already had this planned, I guess. But that lady, she only lasted 2 weeks. So about time that he came back from his vacation, she already quit and left. So I'm like, why can't people last at this job? I mean, like, I get it, like, this is stressful. I wanted to leave like multiple times, but I don't know, I just stayed because I don't want to like restart at a new job, build those friendships again, and figure out what I'm doing, and yeah, like starting over. Like, I can't, like, it took me this long to actually finally get out of my shell. I've been at this job for like 3 years, and I can just now, you know, laugh and joke and be me around these people, which is so crazy. Like, it took me this long, like, girl. So I can't do it again. Like, I can't, like, even though managers down already. One was a morning manager, which was the girl, and the man, like I said, was a closer. And he was really our only closing manager, for real, for real. But now I'm a manager now, so they're putting me on closing some nights, and I open some mornings. And we also have this another girl that is manager in training. She's only like, she's 18, I believe. So, yeah. They're just getting younger and younger. Just getting them in younger and younger. Because I guess they think that we can just take more. I don't know. But, yeah. So, boom. 2 managers down. Now, today, you guys, I'm chilling. I'm playing Sims. And I see my phone is like lighting up with like these text messages, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Then I'm getting calls. I'm like, oh shit, like what is going on? So I look at my phone and it says like, oh, so and so's been terminated. Like if she comes up here, like treat her like a normal customer, but don't let her behind the counter. And I'm like, bro, I just started screaming. I'm like, yo, what? Like, what is going on? Like, oh my god. So, boom, I look at the schedule. I'm like, who is at work right now? So I start texting whoever's at work. I'm like, bro, what is going on? Like, who got the tea? Like, you know? And finally, someone replies to me that actually knows what's going on, which is the girl manager who's 18. She was up there, and she was like, girl, let me tell you, like, so-and-so was stealing money. Like, I'm like, stealing money? Like, bro, like, I always hear of this stuff going on. And even at my last job, like, a crew member was stealing money, but a manager stealing money, like, that's crazy. Like, that's a crazy girl. And it's like, why do people do that? Because it's like, sure, you're stealing money, you're getting like this extra money, but when you get caught, because girl, you will get caught, now you're losing out on that extra money, but you're losing out on your job, which provided you money in the first place. So you're taking that away from yourself. And they said that she had to pay back the amount that she stole. So it's like, girl, I don't even know what the amount is, but they were saying that she was doing like refunds before she would change the drawer out. Like, so that say like she was off at 1, so she would have to do like a deposit before she leaves and like change all the drawers and stuff. So she would do like a fake refund for like a random, like she'll just ring in like some random shit and just do a refund for it, for cash, and just pocket the cash. Girl, no. But they're saying that since she was doing it so often that it got flagged, and they started to look into it more, and that's how she got caught. But even before all of this happened, in our manager group chat, our GM wanted us to start sending in pictures of like the receipts when we do refunds. Anyways, so it's like if you're doing refunds, so I feel like they already knew that something was going on because they were very adamant on us sending proof now it's like, okay, now the safe is your responsibility, so if it comes up short, it's on you. But I would see that, okay, some days it was short like $25 or so, and I'm like, okay, that's weird, because I'll be honest, sometimes I don't be counting it. I just trust that it's still the correct amount. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So I was wondering if maybe she was stealing that money too, girl. Like, I don't know, because that's crazy. And it's like, for what? Like, how much money were you stealing every day? Like $10. You did that over $10, my love. Like, sick. But I wonder if you just, I don't know. Like, I just really want to know what she was thinking, and the whole process of that, and what she was thinking when she got caught. Because, girl, I would have been shook. Like, y'all about to call the police on me or what? Like, please. Like, I've never done nothing like this before. Like, you know. But yeah, so my GM, he just called me, like, telling me what happened and whatnot, and saying, like, oh, if you guys are ever in a situation where you feel like you have to do something as stupid as that, like, honestly, just come to us and explain your situation and see if we can help you. And I'm like, oh, that's sweet, you know. And he was like, yeah, because I know you're smarter than that. And I thought she was smarter than that, but apparently not. And I was like, damn, like, that's crazy. And like, she's been working with them for like 10 years. So yeah, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I can't imagine all that down the drain. And it's like, you can't work for that company ever again. Like, they probably got your picture hung up somewhere, girl. So crazy. And I'm like, who was about to be working her shifts? Because she closes some nights and she opens. And now we close some days at 12 p.m. and we open some days at 5 a.m. now. Like, no, I'm not going up there at 4 a.m. to open at 5. Like, I'm not gonna be getting no sleep. This is crazy. Like, I feel like they're prepping us to work the 24 hours again. But low-key, I feel like we're 24 hours at McDonald's, like the 24 hours open at 20. Girl. 24 hours being open, low-key might be fun. Because I feel like we might not be busy. I feel like maybe like certain areas, but where my McDonald's is located, it's not really around like clubs and stuff. But maybe. I don't want to underestimate these crackheads eating their McChickens or McGriddles at 2 in the morning. But yeah, I cannot wait. I can't wait to go to work. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but girl, this is like the most tea ever. I can't wait to chop it up with my girls at work. Like, you hear this? Like, this is crazy. Like, you really never know. And it's like, now that this has come to light, like, I feel like was like one of the last things I thought she would have been fired for. Like, she should have been fired a long time ago, honestly. Like, she be talking to these minors. Mind you, she's like 36. Minors, texting them, trying to get in their bands. Crazy. And it's like, they be like, oh yeah, like my schedule is so good, like I can't really pick my own schedule because she makes a schedule. Like, she be putting whoever she wants on her shifts, and then like doing favors for these guys because she makes the schedules. And like some of the other guys are being like, so if I want this day off, I gotta flirt with her. Like, I'd be like, yeah, do what you gotta do, you know. But I'm like, no, that's crazy for real. Like, y'all should have been said something about her to like HR or something, because it's like, I can't tell on her for you because I don't really know what is said in these text messages. But I do know, like, girl, you don't need to be texting him. And like, literally, like, she would be getting jealous over the fact that these minors be flirting with each other on their shifts, because of course there's always some drama with these kids flirting with each other, being like basically tossed around this door. And I'm like, girls, please, if I teach you one thing and if I tell you one thing, don't date your coworkers, please. Like, learn from my mistakes, girl. Don't do it. It'll save you a lot of trouble. Not even trouble, but it's just awkward. Like, when it ends and y'all both still working there. Like, please. But luckily for me, when I was in that situation, he just quit. Like, I guess he couldn't handle being around me after the fact, I guess. And that was like the first time that I actually broke up with somebody. I never broke up with anybody before that. Like, I would just wait for the other person to like get the hint that I want out, and then they would break up with me. I'm like, finally. So that's why I think, like, also I've never been like heartbroken and like had that. And honestly, I need that. I need that for development. I need that for my character development to grow. And it's like, girl, I'm saying that now, and once it really happens, I'm gonna be dying. Because the way that I see some people be acting, they be like, oh yeah, I couldn't eat for a week, I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do anything. I'm like, that's crazy. But yeah, another thing, it's just fun. Like, yeah, I can get down with that, but like, guys, they take it too serious. Or even just me, like, trying to talk to a guy, like, on some friendly stuff, and I guess they think I'm flirting with them or that I want them, and I'm like, no, like, I thought we were cool, like, I thought we were vibing, like, I thought we were just buddies, you know? But no, now all of a sudden, all these boys are trying to put me on with him, and like, oh, like, you know, doing a little, and I'm like, no, I'm literally telling them, I don't take coworkers, that's it, there's no other explanation that you need. Like, do I really need to tell you that I am not attracted physically? I don't know. But it's also one of those things, like, when you, like, talk to the person and you, like, know their personality and stuff, that can make them a little cuter, but the initial attraction isn't there. So it's like, I don't really think that could work. Because, yeah, if you know, you know, like, if I don't really see that, I don't want that, you know, and I'm not gonna force it. Like, one thing about me, like, I'm really not gonna force nothing to happen. Like, I'm very inexperienced, and people look at me and think that I am, and it's like, how you gonna tell me that I'm an experienced person when literally I have not even made out with a person? So, yeah, I'm just very awkward and shy and quiet, and I keep to myself, and basically like a loner, and like, I don't know, I just get anxiety, like, being out in public. It's just too much, because people are crazy. Like, I've been seeing, like, a lot of videos of people, like, running people over in big crowds, and I'm like, okay, like, no, can't be me, won't be me. But I've literally, like, I'm so embarrassed to even say this, but I've literally been putting off, like, going to Walmart for like 2 weeks now. No reason, really. I don't know. Something that, like, there's really no explanation. I could have been a win, but I tried to go one time, and I just got off of work, and it was like a 8-minute drive, and I literally got there so packed, beyond packed, and I'm driving through the parking lot, and I accidentally turned into one of the aisles where you're supposed to go this way through the aisle, but basically I turned in this way, so I'm basically going the wrong direction. And yeah, so then a car turns in as well, and she's like, what are you doing? As she should, because I'm in the wrong. But I'm just like, okay, well, like, we can't sit here. So I just continue to go, because what are we about to do? Just keep looking at each other? So I just keep going, and like, of course, like, it's a parking lot at Walmart, so it's like, there's barely space for 2 cars to go past each other. But girl, I had to get out of there, so I did. So I got past her, and then of course I'm still in the wrong So it's like kind of hard to like turn out because you're not supposed to be turning out. You're supposed to be turning in. But I finally just turned out, and then I just pulled into like a handicap spot, but I'm not like actually parked in the spot. I'm like parked diagonally in the spot. So people are like walking by my car, like looking like, what is this bitch doing? So basically I just pretended like I was on the phone. I'm just like on my phone, like pretending like I'm talking to somebody, like looking down in shame and embarrassment because I'm like, oh my god. And then finally, like all the pedestrians and all the cars are like gone. So I like do like a U-turn and then finally pull into an actual parking spot, and I sit there and I'm like, that was too much, like this isn't even worth it, and I just leave. I just leave, like, girl, because I'm like, bro, if I go in there, I don't want to see none of the people that see me do that shit. So I just left. Yeah. Yep. I'm embarrassed. I could have died right there. Like, I literally just sat in my car for a minute, just processed what had just happened, and I was like, nope, not today. I can't. And yeah. Do you need that? Like with the bulk? I have more. Going back to the work rant. So I had this customer, I had closed on Tuesday, so I had this customer like come in. Well, anyways, backstory. So she had ordered a filet, but at the time when she ordered a filet, like, I don't know, people just spawned and everyone wanted a filet. Regular filet, double fillets. So we're holding on fillets. Also, there was only 2 people in the grill. So yeah, that was already making us slow. But then now we're holding on filet. And we're holding on nuggets because we're always holding on nuggets because people always want to order 20-piece nuggets, 40-piece nuggets. What are y'all doing? But yeah, so we're just holding on like hella fillets. So I'm like, okay, y'all, park everybody. Just park them, please. And they finally come up, and then so I'm telling the person who's running out the car, is like, okay, here's the situation, here's the bags, here's the tickets on the bags. Please don't hand out nothing wrong. Please make my job easier and don't hand out nothing wrong so that they don't have to remake anything, and so that the people aren't waiting extra long or longer than what they have to. But of course, that didn't happen, and something I handed out wrong. So they had to come back in and make another filet. So then the lady finally gets her filet, I guess, and it was cooked to order. Literally, it was cooked to order. But so I'm like turned around like chopping fries, and all I hear is just banging on the freaking counter, and I turn around like, what is going on? And she's like, excuse me, banging on the counter, excuse me. I'm like, oh, whoa. So I just walk up to her calmly, because I already know like this is a crazy bitch. So I just walk up to her calmly. In my head, I'm like, okay, let me just try to be the most restrained and professional me I can be. I put on my professional voice and everything. I'm like, hi, ma'am, what is the problem? Or like, what can I help you I'm just like, okay, I'm just continue. I'm trying to just give her stuff. And she's steady talking. And then I finally get done. I'm like, okay, here you go, ma'am. I'm sorry about that. Have a nice night. She's steady talking. Bitch, I did what I have to do. So I turned around and walked away. She's like, excuse me. Are you the manager on duty tonight? And I'm ignoring her. Excuse me. Are you the manager? What's your name? I turned around, walked up back to her. I told her my name. First and last. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I did nothing to you. I did nothing wrong. I gave you what you asked for. Go on about your business. Literally. What more do you want from me? What more do you want? Like, I don't know what else I could have done. Like, did she really want me to just stand there and just listen to her? Because you would have just got a dead stare, ma'am. Like, I would have just looking dead. Straight past her. No emotion on my face. Because what do you want me to say? Like, you're not the only order in the store. We have DoorDashes, we have mobile orders, we have curbsides, we have the inside orders, and we have drive-thru. You think, oh, just because I ordered one meal, my stuff should be fresh, the service should be fast. No, because on this side, we have someone who just ordered two 40-piece nuggets, so 80 nuggets, 3 baskets of fries, strips, nuggets, McDoubles, all of that. Like, no. And mind you, with that order I just said, he got his food, so he ordered that at 8:21. Then he walks in, it's 9:16. He says, oh, my food is cold. I got home and my food was cold. I looked at the receipt thing and I saw that it said 8:21. Boy, that was almost literally a whole hour ago. And you're just not coming back. Oh yeah, it was like kind of like a long drive, so okay. You had a long drive with all of this food, and you don't think that it would be cold when you got home? Like, there's nothing I can do about that. But of course, I didn't want to tell him that because I didn't want him to chop my head off. So I'm like, okay, let me see what I can do. But mind you, this was like a $60 order. Like, you can't just be like refunding that or remaking that food because that's a lot of food. So I call up one of my managers, one that got fired, and I'm like, okay, here's the situation. Like, should I just remake his food or just give him the refund? And she's basically saying like, oh, I don't know. Let me try to call the GM. But of course, it was 9 o'clock at night. He didn't answer. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna give him the refund. And of course, as protocol, I'm gonna send the receipt in our group chat. So that's what I did. And I'm just like, bro, I can't. It's just too much. Because it's like, bro, like, common sense. Like, if you had a long drive, your food would be cold. Like, we could have gave you the freshest food. Your food still would have been cold by the time you got home, babe. Like, this is McDonald's. You gotta eat that shit when you get it. Like, for real. low-key, if he was a scammer, what if he would have just put like some store brand nuggets in the boxes, put some like fries? Y'all gotta start thinking. Like, these scammers, they be getting creative. Yeah, they be low-key getting creative. I know these one like homeless guys, they would literally dig in the trash to find like a sandwich or nuggets or even a fry, and be like, oh, I got this and I got that, and this is cold, like this, feel it, like this is so cold, or they made it wrong, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, I'll just be looking at them like, are you serious? Like, you cannot, like, bro, you cannot really think, or even, you know, low-key, they be snapping when they get like a cup out the trash can and be like, oh, let me get a refill. Clock it, but I've never seen you today for you to be getting a refill. Where did you get this cup from? I literally asked, I'm like, did you ring this guy up? Like, no, okay, like, but literally, if you're nice and you come up and you be like, oh, this is my situation, I was just wondering if y'all had any extra food sitting up there, or even like, can I get like a small fry, or can I get a drink? I don't care about that shit, like, that much. Like, literally, I had this homeless lady, and I gave her like a 6-piece nugget meal because she was cool. But then it's like, then she like really started talking. Like, once I said yes, she was like, oh, thank you, and then she started really going into it, and then had the nerve to ask me for some money on top of that. Girl, no, I can only offer you food. I don't got no money, girl. I'm broke too. Like, please. Again, the amount of trauma dumping that I have to listen to at work is crazy. Mind you, this is what I'm doing to y'all. But they be saying some crazy stuff, like I'm sorry for your loss, but it's 7 in the morning. I don't know what to say to that. Like, this guy was like, oh, how's your day going? I was like, oh, it's cool, but I wish I was at home. And he was like, well, I had to bury my son 2 days ago. Oh, okay. I can't believe I said this, but I wasn't even thinking. I said, oh, you win. Because what is this, a competition? Like, why would you just say that to me? Like, I'm sorry.